Friends, Namaskar. Again, I have come back with another episode regarding the second ODI match between India and New Zealand. I think it was a great match wherein India dominated. Particularly, if you people remember, in the first match, there was a big question mark regarding taking wickets by our bowlers in late orders and middle order. But somehow or other, this being the new stadium, no one was knowing about pitch. And India, as usual, looking into the World Cup year, they're trying to close in on the playing 11. So they didn't change much. Same 11 was there for the second ODI also. And so the most funny thing happened after winning the toss. Rohit got lost. He was not knowing what to do. For some 30-40 seconds, he was totally blank. But I think it was a blessing in disguise. Finally, he had called it right. He decided to go for fielding because neither New Zealand nor India, any of the team was aware of the pitch conditions. And by the way, it was the 50th international stadium in India, so it's a great achievement for a country. I don't think any other country in the world will be having so many centers. So that shows the big power of cricket, love and affection, as well as the capacity of India as a country having 50 international venues. So and that stadium also was very beautiful, And by the way, some statistics like it is the third largest capacity wise after Ahmedabad and Eden. I think it's such a nice stadium with big boundaries and all that, and totally covered with all facilities for players and spectators who get a call in the World Cup. Okay, now coming to the match, what a beautiful seam bowling by Sami and Siraj. See, as you all know, Sami is a great exponent of always ensuring that the seam position, it's very dream come true for a bowler when he is releasing the ball. Every time the seam is straight and it is falling on the pitch. So he gets the swing of the pitch as well as in the air also. So basically, New Zealand top order, they could not understand what is happening before they could realize anything. They were reeling like 15 for 5 wickets. One side Sami, other side Siraj. They were just unplayable. It has been quite a while. The New Zealand top order, in most of the occasions, are failing. It is only the middle and late order for which they are getting the scores. Particularly when Kane is not there, they are struggling a lot, which was again the same case. And of course, nothing to take away from the bowling of Indians. So they could bundle them out for 108, and it is one of the, I think, third lowest of New Zealand in India if you go back to the history. So then when it was, then the writing was on the wall because 108 any day India would just get it without any problem. However, people are expecting they should make it without any loss and all that, 10-wicket victory. Though it didn't happen, but Rohit was in good nick. He had 50. He made 50. Again, Rohit has been batting very nicely, very free-flowing batting. But somehow or other, people expected him to be not out. He got out again, the low ball and all that. But what an innings from Subman Gill. He is turning out to be one of the big thing in international cricket now, because he is very young and as you all know, as I told last time also, from under 19 days itself, this chap, Pratisa and Ishan Kishan, they are all expected to do good. Somehow or other, Pratisa, he could not do much, but this fellow is coming up age and he is slowly maturing. Some small sparks of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. I mean, if he controls and carries on like that, we can always expect very long innings from him in his career. So eventually he is realizing to remain not out and take to the last thing. Like yesterday also he was not out on 40, which is a great sign. Generally it is seen that young chaps, when they are given chance and all that, they squander away the chance, but this chap is not doing that way. So all in all, it was a very comfortable victory. But there are some, worrisome facts also. Like Virat Kohli, though he has scored 3 centuries in 4 innings, somehow or other he is not able to tackle the left-arm orthodox spinners. Like again, last time he was bowled by Sandner. This time, I mean LBW or bowled. This time he was again, stomped. So he made the away-going delivery. In fact, his mentor and ex-coach Ravi Shastri, he has gone ahead and he has also advised both Rohit and Virat. It is time that they should go back to Ranji Trophy. I mean, not for the one day, but coming that big series is coming up, Border Gavaskar Trophy, and in Indian scheme of things, as you know, always in Test matches, Rohit and Virat, they play a key role, and the country depend. I mean, the team will depend on them. They have to score big. So they have Ashton Agar, he is also lefty. So to have a better match practice of red ball and to tackle the left-arm spinner, he has advised both of them to play for Ranji Trophy. I don't know whether they will listen to him or they will go ahead, because as I know their psyche, they will definitely, both of them will play the last match. But luckily they do not feature in the T20. So we have to see during that 15 days period, is there any Ranji Trophy match scheduled, and whether they prefer rest or if they want to play. But what was very nice, that Mohammad Sami, though he is slightly going into the 30s, he had a great match. And considering Indian conditions, and we'll be having World Cup, and now there is no more Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and all that. He and Bumrah being a very doubtful case, he is leading the pack because all other players are very raw and new, like Siraj, Umran, Arshdeep. So he can be the leader of the team, leader of the pack, and his bowling was tremendous. So even in fact this form also will help him in the test matches also, because as you all know, he is one of the great bowlers in red ball cricket. So all in all, it was a great match. Of course, the people were not very happy, Raipur people, because it was almost full, 60,000 people. So the generally people, when they pay so heavily, they expect the match to have longer time. In fact, the whole match got over because the lights were on properly. So because they are allowed in 108 for some 34 overs, and these people, they did it. I mean, including both team overs, it was like only one team playing around 50 overs. So though India, the crowd enjoyed the victory of India, they wanted it to be a close contest. But it augurs well for India. So let us hope at least this year they have started 3-0 victory over Sri Lanka. Now it is 2-0 over New Zealand. And the last match being in Indore, which is a very small ground and high scoring. So let us see what they come up with. And it is expected India can go for a clean sweep. Of course, another point. Now in the ranking table, though it doesn't matter much, but still India is at 3 and New Zealand at 1. If they beat New Zealand, they take the series by 3-0 and they come to the first spot in ICC ranking, which is also good. Always you want to be on top on all fronts. And there was a good, enthusiasm in the crowd, and in the end, they had a good leisure show and all that. So really, it was very nice. I hope all of you enjoyed. And rightly, Mohammad Sami was the man of the match, which is again heartening to see. So it will also boost his morale. And Siraj, as usual, was very good. So yeah, lot of positive takeaways for India. Of course, even Pandya, people are having doubts about his fitness, but the catch he took, I think that reflex action was around 0.3 second, which is tremendous, and he was bending and taking on a very around 1.5 feet above the ground, shows that his body flexibility is still there. Everyone knows Jadeja and Pandya, they are one of the best fielders in the world, whether it is close or the boundaries and all that. But yesterday he proved it. So it is also good because he is leading the team into T20. So at least there is, at present there is no like health issues, his fitness issues. Okay, yeah, then it is great. So let's see whether India can wrap up in Indore. Okay, signing up. Bye.